It's WCW Prime. Hi, everyone. I'm Chris Cruz, along with the American Dream, and now bow-tied Dusty Rhodes. It ain't that comfortable, is it? We're going to see the debut of Sabu. Also, the debut of the new tag team called the American Males. Sting and Big Bubba will be here as well. What a week on Prime, and we're looking forward to Halloween Havoc, Dusty.
Well, let me tell you something. Now, since Dodge Goble, put it down a little bit. Since Dodge Goble graced the television with the bow tie, the Dusty Rhodes makes something so famous. Man of my word, I put this silly thing on so I can be looking clean as a Safeway chicken. Prime is on the air. We're talking Hogan monster trucks, motorbikes, talking Sabu, talking war games. It's going to be one show to be remembered. And next week, I'm bringing you something from Texas to wear. Something to make you look good. I ain't going to tell you that next week.
What?
You got to wait till next week.
All right, that's something to look forward to. Now we take you to the ring here on WCW Prime, the debut of Sabu. Dusty, we are about to see the premiere here on Prime of one of the most talked about young wrestlers in all of pro wrestling. His name is Sabu, the nephew of the original Sheik. And you know the Sheik, devastating evil in his prime.
Well, I tell you what, there was nobody any better. I'm going to tell you the ultimate bad individual, mean and ornery was the Sheik, my friend. I've been in there many times with him. Sabu, they call him the warrior of the 90s, man. He fears nobody. There's no evil that he believes can harm him. And from his scarred body to his scarred mind, if you will, he takes chances like no other man in the history of WCW wrestling. We're getting ready to take a look at him right here.
And a very good of you to point out that indeed it was a
Wow! Look at that hairdo!
That's Harry Newbaker. And there goes that body that is heavily scarred from barbed wire matches, from fire matches, from knife matches, from just about everything you can imagine. He has wrestled extensively in the Orient, and now he has got essentially his big break here in the United States with World Championship Wrestling. But what his body has been through already is nearly indescribable.
Well, I'll tell you what's throwing him off with that guy's hairdo. It looks like he's got a bird nest right on top of his red head. That's a good kickoff by him. Turn around.
Oh, man.
I'll tell you what, he was facing the wrong way. Yeah, Sabu don't really take a part of the body, you know what I mean? Whatever part's sticking out is what he's going to take. That's a good move. Turn around there.
Oh, Newbaker goes for the lariat. And drives his head right back down into the mat, does Sabu.
Yeah, Newbaker was waddling just a little bit there. Look at this shot.
Oh, watch him use the ropes. 1, 2, and almost a very quick 3 count by Sabu. He is strong as well. Newbaker is probably about 260, 270.
Here he comes. Well, that nailed him. That nailed on Newbaker.
Look at his body. God, it's awful to look at. He stomps Newbaker in the mush.
I tell you what, he has a tremendous ability, though. What an athletic human being he is. And I tell you, get the opportunity to see him. I mean, it is unbelievable. We got him right here on Prime. Watch out, Newberry now. Watch out, Newberry.
It's Newbaker, and what it is a kick right to the face. 1, 2.
You don't have to get mad. It's Newbaker. You don't have to get mad at me. Just say it's Newberry. You know, I mean,
it's not Newberry. We're not going shopping here. This is Newbaker.
I get confused sometimes.
You get confused with every match. You call Tony Vendetta Vigilante.
Well, I'll be calling a new co-host if you don't be quiet. And here's the other bottom line is that this guy, Sabu, is taking it to Newbaker. Right?
Oh, that's right. What a straight right there by Sabu and another one. And Sabu, much like Big Bubba earlier here on Prime.
You remind me of Ed McMahon, like talking back to Johnny Carson. And what happened to Ed? They sent him to Star Search. Whoa! Look at this shot now. Can you believe this?
I don't know what to say.
Well, he rolled him up. That's what to say.
He rolls forward 1, 2, and should be it. And Newbaker somehow is able to kick out of everything Sabu can dish out.
Well, I tell you how he kicked out, because he uses big leverage on his butkus, his big hiney, and he used that. Whoa! Both of them outside.
Oh, no, Sabu, and look at everybody get out of the way, because they know of Sabu's reputation for hurting himself, for hurting his opponent, for hurting the fans, for hurting just about anybody who gets in his way.
Well, he kind of hurt that arm when he went over there. That's a good move to get back in there. How long he'll stay there, Christopher Cruz, I don't know. You know, Newberry here getting up, taking a look. Newbaker getting up.
And he just looks totally vulnerable to anything Sabu can do. And Sabu comes over the top rope and lands with his back right under the face and the chest of Mr. Newbaker.
And right back in he goes. Breaks that count. Now what's he doing? Well, I think he's out on his feet.
What a debut we are seeing from Sabu. Oh, a version of a Frankensteiner outside the ring.
Well, he caught him good. Now, you miss something like that, your career could be over. I mean, that's very simple. If you're going to do high risk, then, my friend, you got to be able to be ready for the miss. Right back in, breaks the count. Newbaker back to his feet. Game.
And I think now we're seeing just why Sabu has been so talked about over the past few years within the inner confines of professional wrestling. Now he's making, as we said, his American debut here in World Championship Wrestling. He's up on the top rope. Look at this. Holding on to the wrist lock and again using the ropes. He whips back. He gets one. He gets two. He gets three. He's hurt his own head, Dusty.
Well, he got leverage on him right there, you know, when he hit that head when he went over. But I guarantee you one thing. This guy has to be reckoned with in WCW. What an awesome force. No, he does not care about his body, does not care about the opponent, does not care about anything but victory, much as my friend Christopher Cruz, the Cactus Jack era of WCW.
Yep.
We see a guy that can pull a victory out when other guys think he's finished. That's bottom line.
And again, a good shot of his body that has been scarred by fire matches, by barbed wire matches, by bring whatever weapon you want matches. And here it is again, Dusty.
Well, right here it comes back. He uses the ropes very well. We've seen him do it 3 or 4 times today. He uses these ropes, catches him right here. Frankensteiner right out on the floor. Great move right there. But it's not a finishing move because he's not through with him yet. And right here, the old sit down, hit myself in the head, flop on top of him, hook the leg, and that's a 1, 2, 3 for Sabu.
And we're back with more action. What a debut it was for Sabu in a moment here on WCW Prime.